All right, so I tried making what I consider a Hard Attakk Go to Hell kick drum. It was pretty close, but no cigar. So here's the sound. I'll be uploading this project for downloads. You can just grab this. It is using third-party plugins, I'm sorry, but this is how I made the sound this time. We are gonna start off, as you can see, it's not as big as the other chain. Yeah, boy. The other hard-styled chain that I did. So let's go ahead and just undo all of these beautiful plugins here and start with the very basics. Your basic kick drum, 909. Using drum synth again, I love this thing. Got the tone down 12, 36.1 on the tone, shape all the way up, sweep all the way up, decay, very short decay. I want this thing to actually distort. So we got saturate here, got volume 100% all the way up. Now, as I've said before in every single one of my tutorials, this is not how I figured this out. As you can see, there's like a bunch of plugins that are missing. That's because I tried other stuff first and I didn't end up liking it. Up here at the top, I'm cutting off 20. That's it. I added 268 hertz at plus 2 dB gain with the Q at 1%, so it's pretty much full. I'll tell you right now that this was a thing that I figured out later. It was not the thing that I came up first. And then I used a bit crusher. What did I do here? I just slammed the crap out of it. Which sounds pretty cool. Like, that sounds pretty dope in itself. And then here is the first set of hard EQing where we went ahead and boosted up the mid frequencies here. Now I tried something different in my mastering. I like to use limiters over time, right? So instead of just like one fab filter all the way down to like positive 10, I like adding multiple mastering plugins so it increases everything over time. And I tried that with this channel EQ plugin. So as you can see, it's all granularly. It's not like before where it was like 24 dB. It's a little bit. And then if we add another one, this is where it starts to get a little wild here. Which has got a pretty cool tone in itself. So I boosted the bass a lot in this sound because I wanted to. It was kind of a preference choice. I was trying the other way where, let me copy this first. I was trying the old school hardstyle trick where you take out all of the sub. I wasn't feeling it this time. And I brought that in right there and I was like, damn, this is really cool. Just that alone will make a significant difference. Boosted the low and then I cut off everything underneath 20. It was 20.2. I don't know. I probably was moving fast. Who knows? Got these two bell-shaped curves. Pretty aggressive EQing, 14 and 13 dB. Like I said, you'll be able to download this project if you guys have Logic. For people that don't have Logic, well, get Logic, I don't know. That's the cool sound already. That's great. Let's add the distortion. Let's actually drive the bananas out of this thing. And right there, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, it's nowhere near what it should be, but it's a good start. And the cool thing too is this plugin right here, this channel EQ, is what really makes the sound do crazy stuff. I like going a certain amount of distance and then I added to another bus. I probably had more plugins and ran out of room in Logic, so I had to switch over to another bus here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna add a secondary EQ. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th EQ. I'm gonna boost up the mid a little bit more and then cut off the low end. Yet again, remember the channel EQ is a horrible plugin that changes the sound when you cut off the low end here. It's very subtle, but I hear the difference. This beautiful plugin, oh, the holy grail that is Trash 2. I freaking love this plugin. It is an amazing sign shaper, and I'll show you that I'm not using the EQ, I'm not using the second filter, I'm not using any of this other stuff here. I am just using straight the Trash, nor am I using the stage 2 or the filter here, just this one. So I'm in the drive category with the whatever that says. And we're gonna turn it on and it's gonna be a little bit crazy. Big tip when it comes to Trash 2. If you're playing with the presets, oh, for the love of goodness, please turn the volume down or risk the damage of blowing your ears up. I added a clip distortion here, 13 drive dB, half mix. It's not really that aggressive, and then I boosted out the output here a little bit. If I turned it on, it also helped too. That changes the tail. Listen to the tail. That makes the tail darker. Those are the like small details I listen for when I do my kick drums. This is Gold Verb. Gold Verb is in the Legacy pack, so if you come down here, you're like, where the bananas is it? Hold Option, click, and then Legacy pops up in Gold Verb. I like Gold Verb because it gives a little bit of an interesting tail when it comes to hardstyle kick drums. Just makes it a little bit thicker. I don't know how to really explain it. And then we're gonna go into Ozone. You can use any exciter you want. I just like Ozone. All I did was I wanted to shape the low end, like the sub frequencies. It just gave it a really cool sound. I was gonna say vibe, but I'm so tired of hearing that word. Added another channel EQ, and this time I did the opposite of what I usually do. I usually boost the low end at the end, but I wanted it to be more distorted, so I took away the low end this time. Saturn to give it a little warmth, just gentle saturation. Now this plugin. Okay, I used a mastering plugin here at the end, and I just enjoyed the way it sounded. It really boosted the crap out of the synth. It's as if it made it one. And there it is. Oh, I forgot this bit crusher. This bit crusher just holds the sample down to -5. And that's it. That's how I made this Rawstyle kick. Now, like I said, it's not done, but after like one day of really trying to get that Go to Hell Hard Attakk kick drum, I feel pretty proud of this. And I'm hoping that if I give you guys the logic file, that you guys can take it to the next level and get up to those areas that you really want. Some really cool areas that you can mess with that give it some unique flavors is definitely this EQ, so on the first bus above this channel EQ, so third from the bottom. If you play with this frequency right here, you get some really cool artifacts from it. Alright, there it is. A Hard Attakk Rawstyle kick drum that I hope that you guys can download and take to the next level. And to be honest, without the third-party plugins, it doesn't sound that bad. Let me go ahead and show you. It's a start. It's there. You just got to kind of keep going.